Hey, what's going on? It's David Arrington. We're in week 6 of our Becoming Unstoppable series, and I hope your confidence is soaring. I hope you are feeling better about yourself than you have in a long time. So guess what? Week 6 starts right now. You better buckle up because I'm telling you, stop whining. Stop whining. There's no room for complaints. I was actually walking into the post office the other day, and there was a gentleman outside who said, "Hey man, how you doing?" I said, "I'm on top of the world, best day ever." And I said, "How are you?" He's like, "Man, I'm doing well too. I can't complain," because nobody wants to hear that. This is a guy outside the post office that looks homeless. I'm saying hi to him. He's telling me he can't complain, and I'm sitting here saying, absolutely. Nobody wants to hear that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I want you to understand, you got to stop complaining. Stop complaining about situations. Stop complaining about people. Stop complaining about clients. Stop complaining about coworkers. Stop complaining about your boss. Stop complaining about your kids. Stop complaining about your family. Stop complaining about your spouse. Stop complaining about money. Stop complaining about your car. Stop complaining altogether because nobody wants to hear it. And when you keep complaining, you're not moving into a solutions mode. You're just wallowing in the problem because most people, and I'm going to be real honest, don't want to talk solutions. When you start talking solutions, they get nervous. And guess what? They don't want to talk to you anymore. So I'm telling you, stop complaining, start solving, because complaints will get you nowhere. They'll run your family away. They'll run your friends away. You'll just be somebody nobody wants to talk to. So if you are one of these folks that is a chronic complainer, stop it. Stop the whining. Nobody wants to hear it. So what I want you to do is understand it's okay to be upset about a situation. It's even okay to share your frustration about a situation. I had a client call me a few weeks ago, and their whole world had turned upside down. He was telling me this and that happened and all these different problems. And I listened and I said, okay. And I let him vent. I let him go on. And I started moving him towards solutions. So by the end of the call, he was in a much better place. Why? Because the longer you linger in that complaint and victim mode, the harder it is to get to solutions. But there is a space for it. You have to make a space for it. The complaints in a controlled environment make sense. But when you're just spouting complaints to any human with ears that can hear you, you're not doing any good for anybody. And you're really not doing any good for yourself because you've complained about the same thing multiple times to multiple people. And what you're doing is reinforcing the situation that you're complaining about instead of solving the situation. So today, I'm telling you, junk the complaints. Let it go. No one wants to hear it. No one wants that stuff because they'll tune you out. They'll walk away. You'll lose friends. But if you go from a complaint in your mind to starting to solve the problem and move past the complaint to solutions, that's when you'll start to make progress. That's when you'll show yourself and your confidence will grow because you're able to solve the problem you've been complaining about. Because I guarantee you've got the power to change the whole situation. Once you remember you've got the power, once you remember you're in control of the situation or at least a part of it, then you can affect the change. So today, week 6, done. Stop whining because nobody wants to hear it. Until next time, make today count.